guys, Amber here. So in this video I want to talk about starting new things and trying something new. For anybody who is trying anything new or wants to try anything new, I know that the hardest thing to do is just to start doing it. I know with this YouTube, with this channel, and with these videos, I literally have to hide my TV remote, put my phone away, just for me to actually get up and do something, which I think is crazy because I love to do this, but sometimes I feel like, why do I want to do it? It's almost like I don't know why I'm doing it, which I think is kind of stupid. But when I started this new thing, I thought about it for a month, if not more, and it actually came to me back in January. In January we did a fast at the church for starting the new year. We had a fast, and it was the first one I had ever done, and so I'd given up sweets and junk food and Dr. Pepper, which was really hard because I love Dr. Pepper, and I gave it all up. And during that time I was really hoping that through my prayer and my reading and really focusing on what I needed to focus on, I would, I don't know, feel different or be changed or something, So after the first week, I mean, it was okay. The first few days were kind of difficult, but later in the week when my caffeine headaches kicked in and I could not make them go away, because usually if I go without caffeine, I can have just a little shot of something with caffeine in it and it will just take my headaches right away. But I couldn't have anything, and so I just had to push through it, and no medicine helped. Advil, nothing helped. It was awful. But I was at work and I was talking to one of my friends, and we were just texting on and off on my break, and I told her that I knew it had only been the first week, and it was Friday when I talked to her, and I was like, I know it's only been the first week, and I've been seeing on Facebook and whatnot that some of these people, they're like, oh my goodness, God spoke to me, and everything that I was hoping for. And it had been a week and I didn't feel any different, other than I had awful headaches that wouldn't go away. And I told her that I just texted her and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this fast right. And she just laughed at me, and I told her I didn't feel any different. I didn't feel like God had spoken to me and things like that. And she said that it's different, obviously it's different for everybody, and she just told me to push through it and to keep going, and it would happen. I just continue with my prayer and my reading, and I did. So that was on Friday. On Sunday during church, pastor was talking, and he said, for people who are, if it's difficult for them, if they're losing that hope that God is, he's not speaking to me, I'm just gonna give up because it's not working. And he said to just push through it and to keep going, and God will let he'll speak to you in his own time. And I just kind of glanced over at her, and she had this humongous grin on her face. So after service, she looked at me and she grinned, and she's doing her cute little face, and she was like, did you hear what pastor said about not giving up? And I just laughed, and it made me realize that that was no coincidence that I had these feelings just a couple days ago, and I was reassured again just a couple days later to not give up and to push through it, and I did. So it was, I think, the last week of the fast. It was almost over, I know that. I was talking to a couple people about some different things I had seen. Like I watch everything on YouTube, and I have this one YouTuber I watch all the time. His name is Markiplier. I'll put his channel in the description. And it was during watching all of his gameplays, I found him, during the deepest parts of my depression, and I watched him every single day. And even if it's like a couple minutes, it brightens my day, especially when I'm having one of those really bad days. And so I was doing that, and I was talking to a couple people, and it's like it just hit me when I got home. It hit me. I was like, what if I started my own YouTube channel trying to, bring inspiration and hope and love and encouragement to other people? Because the one thing I've always wanted to do is help others and be there for other people. I've had friends in the past who they call me at all hours of the night. There's one friend that I left my house in the middle of the night because they were having such a hard time coping with things. And, I helping people and making people laugh and things, they've always made me happy, and I wanted to bring that happiness to other people. And it just hit me. I was like, that would be the best way to reach some people, is to get on, record some videos and just throw them out there on the internet for people to see, because I have so much confidence in myself. And I did. I put my first video up, was like a little introduction to my channel, what I wanted to accomplish with it. My second video actually talked about Acts 16 and Romans 8:28, about literally, like, if you built up walls, how you just break those. How Acts 16, a couple guys were thrown in prison for worshiping God, and in prison they continued to worship, and the prison walls literally just started to fall down around everybody. And I thought that was great. I was like, after I did that second video and put it up there on my first channel, I actually lost my first channel. When I put it up on my first channel, people loved it. I got a whole lot of hits. I got a whole lot of views just in a matter of days. And it was that sort of response and reaction that just made me so happy. I was like, there are people that watch that, and people talked to other people about it. And then it was right around my birthday when I lost my first channel, and that was like a really big blow to me, because I had put some time and some effort, some energy into that channel, and I started to think, why would I even want to start another channel when, it's probably just going to fail like the first one did. But now that I feel like with this, with this channel, it's still a very small channel. There's a decent number of people who have seen these videos, and they've even talked to me about them. And I feel like losing that first channel was a blessing now, because I put almost no effort into naming that channel or things like that. With this channel, I put so much thought into just, what am I going to name this channel, that it actually feels like it's my baby. It's all mine, and nobody is going to take that from me. I put so much thought into naming this channel, and I uploaded some of the old videos that I had, and just starting over, even though it was difficult, I went through the, what's the point of doing it? No one's going to watch it. People have already seen it, and I got to record more stuff. And And let me tell you, starting that new thing was awesome. It was hard, and there were people who were like, that is stupid, that's a waste of time, it's not going to pan out to, anything. And if it doesn't, that's fine, but I know that I did something I thought I could never do. I don't really like public speaking. It's very hard for me. I don't like to feel like I'm being judged by people. So, for me to even just talk on a webcam and put it on the internet, knowing that the entire world can see it, freaks me out. I'm just like, well, great, now I'm just going to go hide under a rock. But starting something new is amazing. And, don't let anybody tell you it's a dumb idea or you can't do it or it's stupid and, what's the point? And don't listen to those bozos. Because if it's something that means a lot to you, if it's something that, you feel like you could just take and just do anything with, then do it. There are people that, try and fail, but, it doesn't mean you're going to constantly keep failing. And I read a quote, I forget, I want to say Marilyn Monroe said it. I could be wrong, but when I read it, it was actually really good. And it, it kind of just said, like, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to. If you don't believe that what you're doing is, worth any time and effort, basically, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to. Because, if you don't believe in yourself, why would anybody else believe in you? You are the only one who needs to tell yourself, if you believe in you, who cares what anybody thinks? And that's just me, at least. I used to think that I needed people to tell me, I had people when I started my first channel, oh, you don't need to do that, oh, that's, but I didn't listen to them because I knew that, who cares? I didn't care what they thought. They're not, they're not doing it. They're not investing time and effort into stuff, and I can't find this quote, I give up. But I'll put it in the description when I do find it. But so I've probably rambled off a little bit. But, for anyone who wants to start anything new, I urge you to do it. Don't listen to what anybody else thinks, because who cares what anybody else thinks. But, if you need support from, if you need others to think it's a good idea, talk to other people about it. If it's like a religious-y thing, kind of like what, my channel kind of is, I scripture and, Jesus and God and stuff. There are people, when I told them what it was going to be about, I was like, oh, and, it's bringing, reaching out, bringing, God and Jesus into people's lives who might not know and things like that. People thought I was crazy. They were like, why would you do that? They were like, there's some people that don't believe in God. That's fine. Don't believe in God. Don't watch my videos. If you don't believe, don't watch it. That's plain and simple. If you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. If you watch it and complain, that's your own problem. So, just try something new. I mean, I get so much thrill and enjoyment. Just, people ask me, especially they, the ones that know that I'm not working right now, they'll ask me, how the channel's going and things like that. And it makes me feel ecstatic that there are people that even remember that I have this flippin' thing, and, just that they take the time to ask me about it, and they genuinely want to hear what's going on and the different things that I've been able to learn and do with this channel makes me want to do it even more, and it really makes me want to just stick to the haters. So if you're trying anything new, I urge you to do it. And if you need some encouragement, you need some love, I'll love you, I'll encourage you. I will put, as always, Facebook and Twitter in the description below. You can email me. I will give you all the love and encouragement you need. So I hope you all have a great day. Remember to smile and be happy, because you deserve to. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.